because that's the next race on the track for men, the distance medley relay. 1,200 meters to 400 to 800 to 1,600 meters, and the Texas Longhorns have the collegiate record. NCAA meet record held by the Ducks, and the Hoosiers of Indiana with the best time in the country in 2018. The top 12 teams have made it here to Texas A&M. They will all start at the same time. That 1,200 meter leg tends to string things out enough, but basically it comes down to how good your miler is, right?
Well, I know you say that. I probably put more stock on the other guys having a real value. I mean, remember, you got a 1,200 leadoff. You know, although, let me add this right as I say that, with the 1,200 leadoff, they tend to be a little tactical for the first 800. So no one guy gets a 5-second advantage, it seems, in most any DMR I've ever watched. There is New Mexico, who has perhaps the lead time when you make all the altitude adjustments. And we'll see what happens. But they do have Josh Kerr on the anchor, and boy, is that a blue chip anchor. There's no slouches in this race on the anchors.
But our stats guy Dave Milner has said that Oregon has clearly entered a team that is not really designed to give them their best time. They are going for the points in the mile tomorrow, where they have qualified 2 of their runners there. So we expect the race to be between New Mexico and perhaps Virginia Tech. But you know what? Anything can happen. There are batons in their hands. They can be dropped. They are subject to gravity. Things happen.
Well, they've got 3 sub-4-minute milers from Virginia. One running 12, one running 8, and then one running the 1,600 anchor leg. So we'll see what happens. The pace is very solid. Not tremendous, but it's Villanova right up in the lead. Ole Miss.
And we will see Sean Tobin of Ole Miss on the anchor. He qualified barely. Oh, he will run the 800. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. He qualified barely for the mile final earlier today, so they have moved him down to the 800, and it's Robert Domanic who will be running the mile leg for Ole Miss.
Domanic said one of his great thrills in life was to be invited this past indoor season to run in the Wanamaker Mile at the Millrose Games. I chatted with him before the race, and you know, we just kind of get into Ole Miss's great tradition and how great things were. They are the defending champion in this event. 3 laps to go, and they are right now slightly under 1 minute and 29 seconds for the first 3 laps, so they're running at about a 2:59 pace or so. Sean McGorty from Stanford has the lead.
So it's Pac-12 up front with Stanford and Oregon.
Blake Haney, sub-4-minute miler in his own right, running the 1,200 leg for Oregon. 1:59 through the first 800 meters of the race. And there's still speed left in these legs. I think this last lap